Lloyd makes history with unbeaten triple ton. The headlines were all about David Lloyd on day one at Sophia Gardens. A new career-best return, a first double hundred, had put Glamorgan on top against Derbyshire in a clash of the best of the rest in the Division 2 promotion chase. Billy Root had put together his own impressive innings, playing his part in a 200-run partnership, sealed as his skipper added one more to his ever-growing total. Root would fall on 79, trapped in front by Sam Connors, the breakthrough Derbyshire needed, but not one they built on. They still hadn't breached 400 when Chris Cook fell caught by Thompson off Dahl, but Salter stuck with Lloyd, the captain continuing to pile on the runs, and in the process, he moved past the highest Glamorgan score at Sophia Gardens, held by club CEO Hugh Morris. With his 35th four, Lloyd moved to 250, an epic innings, Glamorgan streaking into the distance now. He started to really tuck in, Thompson on the end of a bit of an assault which saw him disappear over the ropes for 2 sixes in 1 over. It was a single that moved the 6th wicket duo to 100, 74 of them added by the captain, and he led them off for lunch, unbeaten on 288, with Glamorgan up to 504. The hosts were in total control. Only 2 Glamorgan batters had ever reached 300, Sam Northeast one of them a few weeks ago, but David Lloyd became the third. Thompson lifted over mid-wicket for 6 to move to 305 not out, just his 4th maximum of a truly sensational innings. That was the last boundary he would hit, turning Thompson into the leg side for a single to move Glamorgan onto 550, and he strode off, deciding enough was enough and it was time for a bowl. The single had moved him to 313. Only Northeast had scored more in an innings for the county, and Glamorgan were in a dominant position, with a ton of scoreboard pressure now resting on the shoulders of their visitors. And Billy Godalmand succumbed early, caught by Patel off Hogan for a duck. Guest and Rees led the recovery, doing what they could to repair the damage. They'd make it as far as 37 when a quick burst from Patel saw them unravel again. Guest the first, trapped in front for 11. Followed next ball by Madsen, caught by Lloyd. Rees shuffled Derbyshire past 50 with 4 lifted down the ground off Patel, but Deploy never got going and would fall to Van der Hookten for 1, caught behind. Rees and Kane stuck in there through to tea, the former up to his 50 from 58 balls. The score at the break 67, the deficit a vast 483. But after reaching 50, Rees fell after the break, caught behind off Salter to leave Derbyshire 5 down and still yet to make 100. It took them some time to settle, but they had help from the hosts. Kane happy with the single, the 4 overthrows saw them move to 3 figures. He and Dahl were watchful, but the number 7 started to find some fluency, and in turn the ropes. The fragility once on show gave way to a more resilient showing from the pair, moving to a 50 partnership with 4 late in the day. They were still together at the close, but only in the foothills of their climb towards parity, finishing the day 415 behind Glamorgan. It had been another great day for the hosts, history made by the skipper and his side in total control of the match. It looks like they probably won't have to bat again, and if they can convert this position into a win, well, anything is possible heading into the final round of the season.